Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. So in today's video, we are going to redecorate my entryway. Now this is an area that I have not touched in quite a while, and I really became very bored with the way that it looked. So I took everything that was on this sideboard here and took it off, and then we are gonna start from scratch. So sit back, relax, and watch as we recreate and restyle this area. I did pick up a couple of items that are new, and I will tell you about everything at the end of the video, and I'm going to come back periodically to just fill you in on what is happening here. So the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to bring some more light to this area. I felt like this wall was empty, so I'm adding these sconces here, and I will give you all the details about these sconces a little bit later. So the color that I'm using a lot in downstairs is this real pretty earthy green color. So I wanted to create a DIY. I went to my local Michael's and I was looking for this faux moss material, and I knew I saw it somewhere and I finally came across it. I shared this material with you a couple of weeks ago as part of a DIY a haul, and I told you guys that we were going to do a DIY, and this is the DIY. So I wanted to create like a faux moss bowl, and using this moss, and I was able to get the moss on a discount. The regular price was $45 or $49. It was on sale for half price, but because this roll, actually all the rolls that were remaining were damaged, so I was able to get it for $10. So that is great for something that I'm going to cut up anyway. So in my bowl here, you see I placed some paper bags. You can put rocks, or rocks probably would have been better. And then I am placing our cutout moss sheet on top inside of the bowl. Now one thing that I thought about, I should have cut this a little bit larger so it can tuck. So what I did was I took some of the excess pieces that I cut off, and I'm shaping it so that it will look like it is round and mounded just like the moss. So now that we have this DIY done, this is how much fabric I have left. I have enough for several other DIYs. So I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna clean up this space. So I will say that the residue or the from this fabric and this mound is a lot. So if you're going to cut it or whatever, just be prepared to have cleanup, or you can have like paper to catch any of the residue fallout, and you can just throw it away. So I'm going to get my favorite cleaner, and this is going to be my Pledge orange oil, and we're going to clean this area again and make it shiny once again. This buffet here, I must say, is one of my favorite purchases. It was purchased at a garage sale. I actually saw this buffet at Rooms to Go, and I didn't want to pay that price for it. And then a couple of weeks later, I had said something to my mom about it, and one of her neighbors was moving, and she was like, he has this buffet. It sounds similar to what you were looking at Rooms to Go. And I went to see it, and it was the exact same buffet. And I believe I got this for about $60. Y'all wouldn't even want to believe it, because the Rooms to Go price was a whole lot more than $60. So I'm going to place this lamp back here, and this is my DIY lamp that I did a couple of years ago. It's a DIY lampshade, actually. And before, I had 2 lamps on this buffet. I think I just want to try it with one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating this area, and then I'll come back and we're going to talk about it. Alexa, turn the front lamp on. Okay. So tell me, how do you like how I decorated my front entrance? I love this. I'm telling you, the candle sconces are everything. I love them because, you know, they're very simple. They had some that were they were very sculptural, but I thought it was a lot going on, especially since this mirror here is a vintage mirror and the work on here is very sculptural. So I didn't want anything clashing. I also like the fact that I lightly spray painted those the candle holders, the candle sconces, and I love it because it looks very nice, and it is almost the same color as these tall taper candles over here, and those were purchased from Kirkland's. What did you guys think about my DIY here? It was very easy. This is a bowl that I've had for years and years and years, and it was spray painted a couple of years ago. I love this faux moss. It was like a runner. It is at Michael's, and it's currently 50% off. I shared this with you in a recent haul but I knew this is what I wanted to do with this. You know, you can go out and you can buy the ceramic bowl, and it has this already in it. But this, guys, literally was cost me what, $10? $10, the bowl I already had. You can actually get a clay bowl, do a little bit of a whitewash paint on there with some chalk paint. Put this inside, and there you go. Easy. And if you find one that's damaged like I did, you can get it for $10. That was an excellent deal. Regular price for the roll was $49.99. $25, but $10, she'll do that. This little sculpture right here is also from Michael's, and I love this. I purchased one a couple of years ago, last year I believe, and I bought it for Puda to go in her apartment. She will be taking it with her to her new apartment, but the one that she has is larger. The bust is larger than this, and it was from Pop Shelf. I paid $10 for that. This one here was also $10, and I believe it was a percentage off, but I really like this. You can put some faux, you can put a plant in here, you can put real plants, a faux plant, some greenery in here, or you can leave it just like this as I did. I think this is a great statement, and the fact that it is white definitely brings a lot of the contrast that we need with all this gold going on. But one idea that I did have was to lightly the headpiece here, to lightly go over it and with some gold paint, just lightly. I thought that would be a nice gesture, or you can leave it just like this, and it would be great for any type of decor that you decide to use it for. These books here are the books that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I looked specifically for books, and the spine were of a neutral color, the black, the gray, and or if it was cream or a linen type color, I would have gone for those also. This is a great decorative accent to have at only $1.25, or of course you can go to your local Goodwill to see if they have books for you, and that is great. And that not only are these books, you might be lucky enough to find a book that you're interested in reading, but these are great for decorative accents. This strand of large beads here, these were from Ross. I've shared these with you past hauls. This was $9.99. When I saw these, I had to have them. When you go to Ross, you know, sometimes Ross can be a hit or miss, but when they are hidden, you need to be there to catch it, okay? These are gorgeous, and I thought, once again, it brings more of a natural element to this area because the color of these beads are very subtle, but it just brings another piece of decorative art almost to this space, and it looks very, very nice. Another item here is this mirror here. This another piece here is this lamp, and this lamp was one that I picked up a couple of years ago from Home Goods, but the lampshade is a DIY lampshade that I created at least 4 or 5 years ago, and she still loves it. And so I love this because the black here, as well as the black in the book covers here, and then the green, because you know the green, the real pretty moss green, is the color that I am using here in the dining room as well as in our family room, and it looks so great together, the green, the black, as well as the gold. And then, like I stated before, the wall sconces are from Hobby Lobby. I was lucky enough to get them. They were half off, so they were $13.99 a piece, so 2 for the price of 1. And once again, I just love how simple those candle sconces are, as well as the faux battery operated candles. Now I do like, I am going to invest in some candles that look more realistic, because those are a tad bit too orange for me. But for this, and for $5, the price that they were at Hobby Lobbies, they would work. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the description down below, and in the comments. If I can link any of these items, I will definitely link them in the description box. And I hope that you found this entryway styling very inspirational. I know I enjoyed putting this together because I was excited to see everything, all of my ideas come together, especially the DIY. Also, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani, and welcome to Juani's House. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. You can also find me over on Instagram at Juani's House. Hit the follow button and then you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's House. All right, guys, so I'm about to go. But before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.